Did you pay for your entire seat? Because you'll only need the edge of it this week on the Hapless Heroes. Are you not an adult? Don't put your hands up at me.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the Hapless Heroes podcast. I'm Francesco, and tonight I continue to be your host and DM as we get into a little bit of combat. Yeah, it's been a hot minute. It's good to have a little fun with this. So, before we get to the top of initiative, let's go around and introduce who will be partaking in said combat experience. On my virtual left, we have Dave playing March.
Evening, everybody.
Mike is Brunner Brew Blitzbor, who is shaking his head.
No.
Nicole is Glorp Glup.
Joe.
Seb is Chumdaloom.
What?
And Lewis is Lev Zangief.
Slavic, yes.
Oh, fuck. Okay. When we last left off, you were boarded by the crew of the Retastrophe. They are a band of pirates who are just trying to take some valuables from you and welcome you to the Occipitor system in the only way that they seem to know how. You guys attempted to forge some papers and offload this mysterious jar that you have encased in this cryogenic chamber thing to them, but they kind of saw through the ruse a little bit and you decided to resort to violence. And so, upon the escalation of this violence, we are going to get to the top of initiative. I will need to note, because I did not address his presence last episode, but Percival is conveniently not present for this combat on account of two reasons. A, me, the DM, does not want to necessarily abuse my privileges and bring my character and involve them into this situation. And B, you bonked him on the head a couple times over the last couple days on account of his susceptibility to jar influence as well. And so he is out cold.
We're going to send him to Gorhalak, Planet of Shadows soon, dude.
Oh fuck yeah.
So, starting at the top of initiative, we actually have Chumdaloom. We are in the cargo bay of this ship. It is not a very large room. Everyone is within maybe 20 feet of each other because I think it's probably about 10 feet wide and 20 feet deep. And by the door are the five pirates. And against the other wall are all of you, and Brew is one floor above, poking his head down.
Hello.
Through the ladder hatch. Anyway, so Chum, they're all, standing relatively close to each other, but I mean, they're not that far from you. They're about 10, 15 feet from you. Just standing at the other end of the room. You get to act first in this tense showdown. You can see that Glorp and Higgerp are both muttering some things, muttering the word jar to themselves in different ways, just so you know.
This is by like with all the love in my heart. Chum's not surprised. Like he literally is just like, okay, Glorp's doing a Glorp. I'm not worried about it because Glorp is a master hacker, master spellmaster. Glorp is going to be fine. But I have a quick question for the DM. Just because this is kind of a new, let's say, feature, hacking. Like, would you consider that like a physical attack?
Well, like it's an action,
right? But is it
what you're doing?
Right, but like I'm just thinking for classifications.
I mean, what kind of hack are you trying to perform on someone?
That's
the question.
I'm thinking more along the lines of like what March is doing. Right.
I mean, it's not an attack roll; it is a check.
Okay.
But
that's all I need to know.
That might force saves depending on the type of actions decided upon.
So Choom, as you guys probably have guessed, is not, even though when he's enraged, he's not the person that runs into the fight headfirst. Especially not when he has Muscle Daddy number 1, Muscle Daddy number 2, the best hacker in the world, and March.
I love this so much.
Quick flashback to you essentially like riding a mounted turret on a ceiling like a bull.
Yeah. Quick flash that. Enjoy that, listeners.
I mean, to be fair, it was disabled at the time you were hanging off of it. Anyway.
So for now, Choom is going to crouch down, grab onto one of Lev's. I'm sure he has like a space where I can fit a hand. Hold on. And I'm going to use my action to cast Resistance. And I'm going to whisper, "Go get him, bud." And then I'm going to look over at where March is, and I'm guessing I'm seeing March typing away since he prepared that action beforehand, right? Question mark.
To fire off the electronic countermeasures to attempts to sabotage the weapon systems of the ship that is docked.
He would be starting, like I can see him, you know what I mean?
We did leave off on that as a point, but did not circle back to it.
That is a potential option. We'll see if I really want to carry through with that on my turn, but it is still an open path.
Yeah, he's connected to the internals though, and would be able to just make an action to try to probe deeper with his device.
So I'm going to.
You've cast Resistance on
Lev,
so that's a D4 on your next saving that you have to make before his next turn.
Yep. And then I'm going to pull out my remote arcane focus, point it at March, and you see as I press a button, a small, just like little shimmer, just kind of like a little bit of dust on his shoulders, and I'm going to cast Sanctuary.
Is that a bonus action?
It is a bonus action.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, give us the text of Sanctuary just to remind the team of its effects.
Oh yeah. I have it right here. So basically, without reading this block, a willing creature, which consent, Dave. Okay, cool.
Yes.
A willing creature until the spell ends, or basically if they make an attack, casting a spell that affects an enemy or damage another creature, they basically, any creature that tries to attack them must first make, or a harmful spell, that's also in there, must first make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attack completely or spell completely.
And that ends if he takes a hostile action.
It just says makes an attack, casts a spell that affects an enemy, or deals damage.
Yeah, okay. So that would be what would end the Sanctuary effect on you. But then until then, if someone tries to make an attack against you, they have to save or forfeit the attack or against you and choose a new target.
All right.
And it is in the form of dust.
There. Yeah.
Yes, I have dusted you. I salt bayed you. Dust. And then that would be my turn.
Just sprinkle some crack on him.
All right, Johnson.
All right, so good turn. The next on the initiative order, we have Luna Looney Bin. As I did roll initiative for each of these separately. Luna has 2 pistols, laser pistols in her hands. She is going to start firing. She's going to fire at... Lev. You see 2 shots ring out. Pew, pew. They make some sort of pew sound a laser would make. So plus... Yeah, so that's going to be a 19 and a 21 to hit.
That's it.
Okay. That's going to be a total of 19 radiant damage.
Ooh. Ouch.
From the lasers.
Okay.
And she's She says nothing. She just has this like crazed look of murder in her eyes
Nice.
as she readies the next shots. Next on the initiative order, we have Captain Laserbeard himself, who is gonna trying to think about what he would do. He is going to use his action to do a commanding shout to his crew. I have to roll a d3, which I have.
Oh my gosh. He does. Validated.
Okay, he inspires one additional crew member. So he looks over at Luna and essentially says, "Do it again. That was awesome."
Oh, gee.
And she's going to make another set of attacks against Lev.
Oh, no.
This time, I think only one of them is going to hit. She gets 23 on the one to hit, but then an 8 on the other. So just one. And that time, much less damage. That's going to be 5 radiant damage.
A lot of damage.
Lev's taking some shots. And then you're going to see what he's going to do is he's going to move over towards where the ladder is that Brew is poking his head down to and kind of just point his like laser sword up in your direction. And you're just going to be like, I dare you to come down. I dare you to come down. Moving on. March.
Oh, no.
See, now I have cover to do actions.
I missed you, Marchie.
Yeah, this works out. And if I wind up ever failing on my jar check, it'll work out too.
Okay. What you got?
Yeah, we're gonna make the attack against, or we're gonna make the check against their weapon systems. Let's see if I can't shut that down. Change the calculus here a little bit.
Okay.
It's 11 plus 6, so that is 17.
17. You know, you've started the process of trying to gain control. You've managed to get as far as getting to the firewall itself, but there appear to be some rules or things that are set up in here that are non-standard to maybe what you would be. Like, it's not like your muscle memory is not taking you there right away. You have not lost access to their systems, but you're going to have to keep probing a bit in order to do any damage.
Okay.
So we're going to call that sort of it's more of like a neutral, like if you look at this as sort of like a tug of war, right?
Yeah.
Between their electronic countermeasures and your offensive stuff here, we are at a stalemate.
If it was easy, anybody could do it.
Yep. That is an action. However, you have other things potentially that you may be able to do. So, is there anything else you would like to do at this present moment in time? Right now, looks like you're just furiously typing away while lasers are flying.
Yeah. Trying to think what I can do with bonus actions here.
They are not high enough, but nope. It's never a bonus action.
Yeah. No, dash, disengage, or hide would be a full action for me.
Oh, rogue levels.
I was gonna say multi-class time.
I'm a rogue in my heart, but a warlock in my skills. What kind of? I'm probably physically connected to or at least physically within proximity of that wall doing this, right? Or is this something?
Yeah, you're like
continue?
you are in physical proximity to the wall. I mean, you can probably move it to your device. I mean, you have wireless access to the systems. I'm sure you can probably set that up.
Yeah.
We didn't completely fuck all that up. So I would say that you could probably manage it remotely to a certain degree.
Okay.
Since you did break in already, you have access.
Yeah. Then let's see. What kind of cover options are available for me?
The workbench. There's like a couple crates and stuff down here, but who knows?
You could probably fit in the panels because there's a lot of panels missing.
Yeah, you might be able to actually like potentially hide in the wall a little bit. I mean, it's not like you have a lot of room in there. It's like it's
very tight.
I mean, it's just sort of like if it was, it's sort of a half.
Chum size.
Like if it would drop ceiling was a wall, that's kind of, what I mean? Because there's panels that would hide the internals and things like that, right? But like the panels are missing. It's just the frame.
Yeah.
So you might be able to like kind of duck in there a little bit just to kind of not be in like direct view.
Yeah, I'm basically just trying to break line of sight.
Yeah.
So something like that's fine, yeah.
Because you're small enough to kind of squeeze yourself in there a little bit and just kind of get out of sight. Duck down.
Nice.
Yep, just trying to be out of sight, out of mind, and hopefully get some results before things go really sideways on us.
Okay. Sounds good. We are moving on now to Glorp. Now, Glorp, you did fail. Excuse me. You did fail a save against the jar's influence. I'm going to roll a d6 here to see, to give you some suggestions. Okay.
Whatever you say, John.
Well, my roll actually was a bit inconclusive. You get to act normally. You can use actions as normal, but you must use your movement to get closer to the case where the jar is, which is just like 10 feet.
But I'm already like literally at the keypad for it.
Oh, you're at the keypad. Right.
I haven't moved.
Okay, yeah. So you, in that case, right, then you cannot move away from where you are right now. You have to stay right by the case. Like you.
I wasn't sure if you wanted me to like climb on top of the case.
No, there was just like I have a little like mini table here that like for certain influences.
Start making it weird.
So that's what you have to do with your movement, but you are able to use your actions as normal. What would you like to do?
I would like to. I mean, okay, I'm aware enough to be aware that we're in battle, and that the right thing to do is to not just start typing more passwords into the. Okay.
I wouldn't have blamed you if you did, though.
The funny ending of this is where we all go full jar cultist. Everything we do is just because the jar commanded it of us. I'm sorry.
It's our out.
I mean, I don't know. Glorp's not really looking to like murder anyone at this point in life, so Glorp's going to cast Sleep.
Respect. Great spell. Fantastic spell.
Just kind of targeting it on the collection of the pirates.
Yes. I guess aiming for the leader is where I'm starting.
I mean,
so that's the point that I'm choosing, but it's
works,
within 20 feet of a point, and our ship isn't that big, so I can pick and choose like
the way that sleep works is it's just it's like it's HP like what their current HP is, and so you have to roll, and that's how many hit points of creatures you can affect. And it's always going to affect the lowest hit point creature, you know, first as it kind of goes through the however many HP it can affect.
Such a weird way to say con save.
I really hope that they have lower HP than we do then, I guess.
Hey man, this whole thing is hope at this point. We're on hopium in a dream right now.
Let's see what the total
they
number
did 24
of
damage to your boy in one turn, one person. Lev's probably not looking great right now. I don't know what his health is.
He's got some hit points.
Nice. Oh yeah. We're gonna have a good time, Lev.
24 hit points of creatures.
Ooh.
Okay. No one falls asleep.
Damn.
Nobody has 24 or less hit points?
That is correct.
I mean, okay, at minimum, I do.
I was gonna say Choom falls asleep. No,
Glorp falls asleep.
I would assume you put it out of the. I would do put it just kind of put it up against the back so it wouldn't affect y'all.
Yeah,
it's within 20 feet of a point I choose. If the cargo bay is only 20 feet.
Yeah, that's true. That's everybody. So it would not affect any of this crew that I have in front of me.
Don't you get to pick who it happens to?
Creatures within 20 feet of a point you choose and remain affected in ascending order of their current hit points. Starting with the creature that has the lowest current hit points, each creature affected by the spell falls unconscious until the sleep ends. The sleeper takes damage or someone uses an action to shake or slap the sleeper awake.
Oh boy. Okay, so basically whoever has the lowest health right now is fucked.
Who is
Yeah,
the
so
lowest
I
health
have
among all of you?
19.
I have 8
guess.
health right now.
No,
Oh,
it's,
20.
it's maximum health, I believe.
No, it's current
It
hit
says
points.
low.
Current hit
health.
points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Current hit points.
So Lev just saved me, but also Lev's asleep.
He's got 8. That would leave how many hit points? Is it 24, Nicole? Right? So
Yeah, so 16 more hit points.
does anyone have 16 hit points?
That's just 2 shy of I have 18.
Okay. Then no one else falls asleep, but Lev falls asleep immediately.
That's not good. That's really not good.
I use my bonus action to extend my pseudopod and slap Lev awake.
Nice.
Well, I mean, hey, that was information in a way. You did get information there. It's
Yeah.
probably not the information you were looking for, but you got information from casting that spell.
That's true.
Oh man.
Okay.
And I
Well.
fixed it.
Well, I'm glad
Well
Lev's
done.
not asleep. Thank you.
We're on to Long Tim.
Oh yeah, this motherfucker.
It's actually Long hyphen Tim, so it's just Long Tim.
Yes, Tim Undertow.
He's gonna start just laughing at what just happened in front of him, and then he pulls out that bow off his back, and he just, as you see, as he draws it back, an arrow just appears, like shining and sparkling white, and he releases it at eeny meeny miny Choom,
With disadvantage,
because
isn't he like 15 feet away from us? I was just wondering what
he's
the.
not,
what
he's
the
not point blank, so it wouldn't be disadvantage.
all right. Because I'm
As long
small.
as he's just no.
That's fine. I've accepted my fate. Go ahead and roll it, boy.
Ooh,
Choom's literally
18?
full on.
18 against your AC.
That will 100% hit.
Oh boy,
Oh
it's
boy.
12 radiant damage.
Nice. Real quick
Yeah, real quick.
before I start taking that radiant damage, I believe had a Z, resilience, my magic in my veins, natural defenses. I can use my reaction to roll a D6, add my proficiency bonus, and reduce the damage by the amount I roll. Okay.
I would suggest that because that was an 8 on my D8.
Yeah. That's a 6 plus proficient. That's a 9 damage. It's not bad.
That you
So you
reduced
see,
it by.
yep, as the
So
arrow,
you
like,
take 3.
that's dope. 3 damage is what I take? He's 8. Okay, sorry. So as you see, I just caught up. My brain was just catching up. I've fully caught up.
I added that it was
Yep.
12, and then
The arrow like streaks towards Lev, and I think he's shooting at Lev. But then I notice like it's coming like very
coming at you.
specifically, and you hear like a and you just see him like do like one of the Diddy Kong emotes, like trying to dodge, and it just like cuts along his side.
It almost just singes some of your fur. And you see as it hits the beat, the arrow, so to speak, hits the wall, the back wall of the ship. It then just disappears afterwards.
I want
But
that.
there is a bit of like a small singe spot, where it did impact on one of the panels that is there.
Son of a bitch! All right, that was
And
close.
You're going to see him as a bonus action disengage, and he goes kind of behind, like the door that they entered in from, that they're currently boarded from. He's going to duck into that, like a docking bay type, or like extension, and just disappear around the door. So he's like kind of taking cover. And you kind of see, pokes his head out, right? He's peeking.
Flip him off with my little monkey finger.
Next on the initiative order, we have Lev.
Okay. So did I wake up because I got slapped?
Yeah, you're
Is
awake.
Yeah, you're
okay,
awake.
Good. I rage, and then I wake up raging, like I just woke up from like kicking out of a pin, And I'm selling that hit that I just got pretty good. It was a good one. Yeah, I'll have to give a receipt for that. So
Between you and the recipient of said receipt is the captain.
Thought he was by the ladder. Threatening Brew.
Which is closer than the door.
Okay, so the ladder is near the door. Got it.
Yeah, it's between you and the door.
Interesting.
He's threatening.
Yeah, I thought it was up
right
against
now.
like the back wall for some reason.
No.
I don't
Okay,
know.
Brew's an adult, so I trust Brew will take care of that. Are you not an adult? Don't put your hands up at me.
Brew's like,
I
don't give me
mean-
that.
Now I knew. Okay, all right. Well, your turn.
I just want to know. Should I?
It's fine.
No.
But when he gores somebody, we only have you to blame.
I'm just saying, it takes a lot to get blood out of things. I'm just saying.
True. This is the not peaceful option.
I'm just
Now kill them.
They told us that we were gonna die. They were gonna kill us. So
You're a dad. You gotta use that. Use that.
I'm gonna. I guess
Parental
if he's the
rage.
closest one, I can't go through them. Oh wait, actually, hold on, wait a minute, 1 second. Let me just read this real quick. Bonus action. Okay, I guess I'll swing at the captain then, if I can't.
Yeah, just gonna run right up to him and give him a bonk.
Yeah,
The edge
sure,
of the
I'll-
seat that
I'll
you
try. We'll
stole from the
see.
viewers.
With the edge of the seat, exactly. A 21, a dirty 21.
That'll hit.
Truman's
You bonked
giddy.
him.
Let's go.
Oh my god.
What?
17 damage. Max
Oh
damage.
my god. Yeah, you bonk the absolute living crap out of him.
Let's. Who's little now?
You
Who's
said
little now?
You said 17?
16. Let me just read this again. 16 plus 3 and plus my rage damage.
That would be
Yeah,
like 19.
17.
Oh.
No, it's 2d6 plus 3 and then my rage damage is plus 2, so.
You give
And I
him a
rolled
good
2
wallop.
6s.
Crack him across, you know, you hit him with, you put all your weight into it. He like stumbles back a little bit from the ladder. He's not pointing his sword up. He's not pointing his sword up at Brew anymore. Now he is pointing it at you.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
Monkey
Okay.
flip off.
Well done. Anything else from you, Lev? That was your bonus action. That was your action. That was your
other than
movement.
my
I think that's all your
movement,
action
That's
economy.
pretty much it, yeah.
Good. We are now then moving on to Higurp, the other plasmoid, and their crew. They are also influenced by the jar. Okay. They make a beeline for the case that is, that Glorp is standing by. And you can see, I forgot, there were handles on this thing, right? Because it was almost like a coffin, right? There was like side handles to like carry it, right?
Yeah.
If I remember. Yeah,
Yeah,
and
but
you're
it was
going to
like
see that they're
1200
just going to
pounds.
wrap.
You say it
You're
was
going to see
fucking
that they
heavy
start
shit.
wrapping themselves like around it to try to start lifting it and moving it, and are going to make a strength check to try to pick up the case.
Oh.
Crazy.
Yeah. And you see Higger, this weird lanky plasmoid, literally just like lift this heavy ass little lighter now that March isn't in it, but like just lift it over their head, and they are now carrying it.
Glorp is still hanging on to it.
Sure.
So.
I mean, you were typing things into it, yeah. So maybe it's a tug of war now happening. Are you trying to pull it back from them?
I mean, I don't have any remaining action economy at this point, so I would
Right,
just
right,
be
right,
like,
but
I'd
you
still
would
be
be-
holding it
reaction.
and kind of getting dragged with it. Then
Well, make me a deck save then.
There you
do
go.
it that way.
Dex save.
I mean, if you're compelled to stay near it.
Exactly right. So, 19 for a dex save.
So yeah, like you are still firmly grasping this. So it's being lifted up, but your hands are still on it too.
Yeah.
To everybody else, it might look like you are also lifting it with Hicker.
Well, okay.
And they are going to attempt to try to start walking this to the door.
No, don't.
So, but right now, like they have more resistance than they expected. So they firmly stood right there, holding this with you. And that's going to be all that Higurp can do because of what I rolled. So, Brew, it is you next.
Awesome.
Lev has kind of pushed away by literally smacking him across the head with this friggin' chair maul. You have a bit of a clear path to hop down now.
Sure, yeah, which I do.
Should you want to do that, you can do a fucking hero pose landing if you want to.
Let's go.
No.
Oh. Okay. How would you like to insert yourself into the action then, my friend?
I think he's gonna just try to safely kind of descend the ladder. Is there anyone that? So I would assume that, of course, I would be doing like half distance, right? So half speed. So is there anyone I can get to by the time I get down the ladder?
I mean, the captain's still right there.
Oh, right, because he's pointing right up, or he was.
Him and Lev are now embroiled in melee.
Okay, so I go like halfway down the ladder, and then I attempt to kind of jump at him.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Are you just making an attack? Or are you trying to make this
Yes,
a tackle?
Ooh.
Yes.
More of a tackle.
Let's go.
Then we're gonna do a grappling contest here.
Yes.
Perfect timing.
Strength versus strength. Let's go.
In Lev's vision, he gets a ring partner, like his music plays, he runs out to the fucking.
This is a saving throw, correct?
Nope, it is a strength check.
Yeah, it's track.
Okay. So just straight strength.
Yeah, with your mod.
That is correct.
No. Oh, never mind. The light was I thought it was a different number.
Nice.
Okay. What do you got?
It's a 21.
That does beat his 17. So you now tackle him. You now tackle him prone
Wonderful.
as your action, and you
So
are
I am
on
now-
top of him.
I am now a shirtless bull on top of him right now.
You can see that there's a brief look of reconsideration in his eyes as he now is, essentially like this, being bared. Like the two largest members of this group are now like bearing down.
When
on
he
him,
realizes
literally.
we weren't lying about the Minotaur. We're not lying.
Grr, motherfucker.
Okay,
Nice.
well done. You still have a bonus action available to you.
Oh my god.
If you make an unarmed strike, there's a bonus action. I think that a grapple is considered a special attack, and that is still technically an attack. So, in my eyes,
I kind of want to just like bitch slap him.
yeah, do it. Give me an unarmed strike.
No.
What'd you do?
Hold on. I'm adding my strength on that, right? And I get proficiency because it's unarmed.
Damn straight.
It's a
Martial
8.
arts. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, no. Even if he
I
was
think-
naked.
I think I was too
Wait.
even if he was what?
What?
He's naked?
I just what's
can do that.
happening? Who's naked? Wait. Did I hear you say even if
I'm
he
just
was
saying.
naked?
I said even if he was naked, an 8 would not hit.
Oh my God.
Your base AC, right, when naked is just 10,
Now we're getting into
and
Chooms.
then plus or minus your.
Chooms
your-
world.
This is the XXX. Okay.
Let's go.
Nope, this was not meant to be that way. God, that's
Hey, Halloween
how
is
everyone else
sexy.
is taking it. It seems.
You said the
Hey,
word
it's past-
naked.
it's
Where did you
past
think I was gonna go?
Halloween now.
Oh yeah.
Sebastian.
Sorry.
Alright.
Yeah.
So,
I still have decorations.
So my slap misses. I think that's all I can do, right? That's the end.
Well, it doesn't miss. You see him kind of just like he kind of just parries it off as he's still trying to fight himself off of you.
All right, great. So he's kind
or
of
fight you off of him, get you off of him. You know what I mean? Well done, Brew. And last but not least, taking up the rear, we have Scraps Grundleplint IV, who is going to see that you've now tackled his captain, and as the first mate is going to charge at you, Brew. And you're going to see as he's running at you like that, like, you know, like mechanical glove thing he's wearing starts like crackling with electricity.
Oh, Lord.
And you're going to see that he's going to just literally try to like shock you with it.
God, it's static shock.
Does 14 hit you?
Yes.
Okay. I wasn't expecting it would. That's awesome. All right, that is going to be 8 lightning damage. And then I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, that'll be fine.
Damn.
You said 8, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're doing all weird kinds of damage. How convenient.
Constitution saving throw is a 21.
Bro,
okay.
that's
You
your
are not-
third one today.
You are not stunned by the electricity that courses through you.
Damn straight. But
Yeah.
but the insides of me might be starting to get angry.
Yes.
Okay, and then after that, he is going to use his bonus action to then, like, you're gonna see him like almost like underarm take his pistol and just like try to shoot Lev with it, since you're both right there. But he misses. You hear it just like ricochet off of like one of these like steel supports in here.
Damn.
Fucking punk bitch.
Punk ass motherfucker.
I did do like a no look shot there,
Yeah.
and you just hear you hear him just go, "I'm coming, boss. I'm coming."
That's personal. We didn't need to know that.
Son of a bitch! I should have used a different.
You know you should
word.
have. That's your fault.
You motherfuckers, I hate all of you. All right, moving back to the top of initiative once again. I need everybody to make intelligence saving throws.
And Lev gets an additional 1d4 if he so chooses.
Oh.
Amazing.
Oh, I don't
Nat
know,
20!
I don't
I'm the
know.
most useless thing!
Oh, I guess we'll see.
Woo!
Okay.
Just wasted my nat 20 for the week. Thanks, guys.
March, what you got?
Let's see, an 18 plus 4, so a 22.
Oh, he's fine.
Yeah, I know.
He's fine.
I was actually like, you know, when you flip a coin, you know, for something, you'll know how you really feel. I really wanted to fail that one, actually.
Oh, well,
But
it is what it is.
You
Brew,
follow the dice.
All nice.
what'd you get
Yes.
on your intelligence save?
Mm, 13.
Okay. Glorp.
I got a 14 this time.
Oh. Okay. Choom. Nat 20.
Yep.
Okay. And then Lev, you said, I heard you groan.
Yeah, I got a 6.
Even with the resistance roll?
I rolled a 2 and then I got a 4. So the resistance roll was good. The base roll was bad.
Oh, no.
Lev, you are thinking jar thoughts.
Oh, nice. Lev
Okay.
in the jar with Jarmans.
Glorp, we're going to say that you have managed to, for now, shake the influence of the jar and can act normally on your next turn. Higger also failed the save once again. Lev, give me your best jar chant.
Jar, 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 jar.
Can I make a request? For the natty 20, I felt it a little, like I felt like, okay, something's definitely influencing us. And then as soon as he starts saying jar, I now know he's under the influence of the jar.
Yeah.
Yes. So I'm going to whisper in his ear. Yeah, jar, they're trying to take it from us, bud. That guy with the sword, those other two, they're trying to take it from us. Gotta stop them, or they're going to take the jar. That's all I wanted to do.
So it is.
Jar,
wait.
jar.
So it is valuable. You shouldn't have said nothing, buddy. And he spits out a little blood. Laserbeard does. All right, Choom, it's your turn.
Oh, yeah. I look at the person who just spoke and spit blood, and I go, funny you should say something. And I'm going to, first, I am going to use my bonus action to use my foot as a hand and grab from my plumbing belt of holding a stim, or AKA potion. And I'm going to inject it into my friend, Lev.
Ah, yes.
Yes. I don't remember how potions
Is
work.
this cure wounds or is this a stim?
This is a actual
This is an
potion.
actual
We picked it up
potion.
when we went
Okay.
shopping.
2d4 plus 2.
Hell yeah. And then for my action, I'm going to say, I get it now. I'm going to point at the captain, Laserface. And you guys will see I'm debuting here today, just now. My monkey wrench, which has now been modified through many different hoses and wires that look dangerous, like they shouldn't be hanging out, but they are, attached to the backpack of ether that I have made. And I am going to fire for the first time my monkey gun.
You're fucking right. Class feature. Class feature.
Woo! So I'm going to aim at Laserface. You're going to see me take 2 vials of glass that have the ether in it. I'm going to inject them into the injection system on the monkey wrench. I am holding it, for those of you who like to imagine things. The wrench part holds the sack for the ether, and then I have welded a rebar on the front and hold it like a little mini gun for your viewing pleasure. And I'm going to fire this monkey gun at his face.
Shoot it.
It's not good. Well, does I would be proficient with this, correct? I think that's what it says in my thing.
Yes.
Yeah. So
You are proficient with the weapon that you
that I made.
crafted.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense now. So then that would be a 19. Dirty.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
He takes another laser shot to the face.
Oh, to the face.
Or Eric,
to the
let's see.
face.
Roll your dice. Roll the damage.
That's a 4 for the one of the 2d4 I have to roll, and that is a 1. So 5 force damage.
No addition. It doesn't add any pluses, right? Is it just straight up 2d4 force damage?
Sorry.
I mean, it should
Look
be
it up.
Or does it
2D
add
and
dexterity?
then plus, yeah.
Let me just
Well, I'm not sure if the ray gun works the same way.
right.
Let me pull up the class
And
thing
I
real
think
quick.
I do.
Hold. Please hold.
Yeah, I have it in here. I just got to read real quick. Sorry, guys. Artificer is hard. For those of you listening right now, while I'm stalling,
This is a custom artificer too.
It is
or
a hard,
homebrewed artificer
hard
subclass.
thing. It's fucking awesome. You have so much
It's
power.
treated in all ways.
You have to read. You have to read a lot.
Treat it in all ways as a firearm for you, and the damage it inflicts increases as you gain levels. So 2d4 damage at 3rd level, 3d4 at 5th,
So it's
4d4
flat?
at 9th. The way that I read this, though, I feel like you could rule it either way, though, because it does say it is treated in all ways as a firearm for you. When you are using a firearm or ranged weapon, you apply your dexterity.
Okay.
When you're, to the damage.
So then I would add a +3.
Is that? I just feel like that makes sense. If we're going
Love
to
it.
treat it as a firearm for you, then we need to
Yeah.
apply all the
Yeah.
rules of firearms that would be applied
I
to
can-
it, including how damage is calculated.
I have an Ether Technologist Artificer character sheet in the other room, so I can go look, because I do play one in a different campaign, and I seem to recall it having the plus for dexterity on it.
Let's just
I
do
think
it for
does,
now.
just because
We'll just do it for now.
it just doesn't say it in the source material, but it does say to treat it like a firearm. So in my ruling, as the DM of this story arc, I say
Give it more
do it.
damage. That would be an additional 3 damage. And for those
so. That's 8 force
Yep.
damage. Wait, no. Wait. You had 5. You had a 4 and then a 1.
5, and then a 3 from
And then
Dex.
3 is 8. Yep. So 8 force
And for those
damage.
who are hearing this monkey gun shooting for the first time, you hear it quickly, and then you hear a hiss as it releases a reddish smoke, and then I fire a crackling energy beam into the face of Laserface.
Yeah, you see it he turns his head away a little bit. It singes his beard more, and he's just like, I've had worse.
Cool. Good to know about you. And then at that point, I'm going to use my movement and go to the button and ram myself into the button with my movement, because it's right there.
Which button?
The one to close the door.
Okay, it's closed. It's the manual door that is open.
Oh, then I'm going to close the door.
Okay. You're going to run over and try to shut the door.
Yeah.
You have to run through a few other people to do that.
Do I?
Sure do. You got Ms. Looney Bin over there. You got fucking Long Tim behind the door.
He's behind the door?
Or he's on the other side. He's taking cover behind inside of that like docking hallway that's extending from their ship.
Pivot. Not going to try and shut the door because if I would have seen somebody standing between, Troom would know instinctively he is not going to be able to close the door if somebody's standing there, much bigger than him.
Yeah.
So I'm going to jump to the ladder and start climbing up.
Okay. Yeah, we'll say you make it like you make it go way up the ladder. You just have to hop off a left shoulder effectively, and then just like go up. So you can go say you went up to the second level where like the like common area is.
Hell yeah.
Okay. We got Ms. Looney Bin up next. Seeing the fight kind of taking different turns here. I mean, she was unloading into old Lev over there.
Old?
And she is going to we'll use her battle frenzy. You're gonna see that look of murder in her eyes, just like you could almost see like her eyes almost turn red, and she just like she holsters one of the pistols and pulls a knife out in her offhand and begins charging in to the melee where Brew and Lev and Scraps Grundleplinth is also. So like there's like the collection of all of you over there. She's going to, as she's running, fire the laser again at Lev, and then she's going to attempt to stab Brew as well. So
real quick,
laser, yes.
Did you roll my hit points for that sim, Seb, or should I be doing that?
I think you do.
Okay.
I mean, it's up to you guys.
You should.
2d4 plus 2.
Because I am not lucky.
6, 8. Okay.
Nice.
Okay. Well, Lev, I believe 19 hits you.
19 hits.
And Brew, I also believe that a 22 hits you.
I guess.
Maybe.
Lev, 5 radiant damage on the shot. And Brew, you take 7 piercing damage from the knife.
But not the 5 radiant, correct?
No, that was a shot at Lev. And now she is in a... I'm sorry, she actually makes an additional action because of her battle rage. Excuse me. So, one more attack against you, Brew. That one does miss, though. You managed to kind of like parry her, like, like move her arm, so that she doesn't actually like stab you. Because that was only a 10. And again, she's just like, she looks like she's just doing it. Like they are rallying around their captain right now to try to protect him. So next is the captain, Laserbeard. He is still currently being like, he's grappled by Brew. So he's going to use his action to try to escape. So we need to do competing strength checks again. Oh. It's not good for him.
An 18.
Yeah, no, he failed miserably. So yeah, he's struggling and trying to get out of your grip, right? Because you have him pinned down, and you tried to slap him before, but yeah, he's still unable to free himself from you right now. So that was his action. That's sad for him. Does he have a bonus action? I need to see if that recharges. Okay, it does, but that is also an action. So unfortunately, that is all he can do. But he's gonna just yell at them to be like, "Don't worry, I'll be able to get out. Just grab whatever you can grab. Let's just go." March, it is your turn.
I like the let's just go out of that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so where did I have it? Remote access, because I have that as a first level spell. And
I
the
love
rules
that
as
spell.
written on it are kind of permissive here.
We always have problems with the spell.
Which spell? One more time?
Remote access.
It's out of modern
Sure.
manual.
What are you trying to remotely access? Which device?
Some of the controls of their ship. And I say that because it says you can use any electronic device within range as if it were in your hands. Nowhere in here does it mention line of sight.
Nope.
Or that I need to have seen it before.
Nope.
Sure.
You just have to know its
I'm
function.
pretty sure we've got some internal controls of their ship.
120 feet is the range, too. It's huge.
I'm trying to find something like open a bulkhead or change something on their navigation or something, do whatever to distract them to reinforce that, hey, go back to your ship. There's something important back there that needs your attention.
I like the use of this in conjunction with the fact that you've created a connection with their systems through your hacking tools. So with that, with the success you had before of being connected to them, I would say that might be permissible. However, you did not fully gain access to their systems yet.
Yeah.
So let's make another hacking check.
Yep.
Hacking tools check.
Like, this is even, like, I'd be willing to go for...
Before you cast a spell.
Yeah.
Before you cast a spell,
Yeah.
make the checks. And this is just me as a DM asking,
Okay.
not...
14 on the die plus 6, so dirty 20.
Oh, yeah.
You are in.
All right.
And there is a guy on the outside of our ship right now, by the way.
At this point now, though, you can, in the distance here, just through the door, because it is open to their ship, there is like some sort of alarm going off in their ship as they, it appears that a breach has been, detected as far as like something, as soon as you triggered that, the alarm started. So you would imagine that maybe this started tripping up their electronic sort of warning systems or whatnot. But you currently, while still battling against their, all their different firewalls and intrusion protection devices, can remotely access their piloting console if you so desired, or whatever other system you decide you may want to affect.
Yeah.
It's up to you. I mean, again, describe to me what type of subterfuge or what type of sabotage you wish to inflict, and we can work from that. You mentioned a couple things before. I just wasn't sure if there was one in particular you had your heart set on.
Find something that would be like on a publicly accessible panel in their ship.
Sure.
Like whether it's just some sort of bulkhead control or some hydraulics, something that's not going to, destroy their ship, but something like, hey, we need to run back here and pull this lever that's back here on our ship.
Fix this thing.
Yeah. So maybe you know what? I want to overload their, no. If I overload their entertainment systems, they'll be actually pissed. I don't want them coming back for blood later.
Not much else to do when you're drifting out here.
You know what? I'm going to set their lights to flicker on and off. Just repeated.
It's haunted.
Ah, jeez. See, I'm trying to find a line to tow. I want them to be distracted and not in range.
I feel like, Okay.
Actually, it's going to be a package of several different annoyances like that. Turn up their PA on their ship and start blasting radio in a language that nobody speaks. Like we're,
it's Choom's version of that song.
Cranked up to 20, the lights flickering on and off, like the AC turned up.
Some eclectic station of like some alien, like settlement somewhere.
Alien
broadcasting
and public radio for the weird planets.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Just an entire package of inconveniences, all stuff they'll be able to turn off, but they would they gotta go back because shit's getting weird over there.
Yeah, so the alarm is clearly audible to anybody, fighting in here, and you can, there's a bit of like, you can see a little bit of like some of the crew start to look back, and you hear Captain Laserbeard just go, Hiccup, go handle it. All right, go handle it. And Hiccup just responds, Jar. jar, and is like, like lifting and like putting, like pushing, like dancing with the case above their head.
Psycho.
We are gonna go then. Is March? Is that it for your turn?
Actually,
that was your action.
Use that as my action. Since we were was the action the hacking check or casting the spell? I just want to make sure if I cast it,
the check was the check was something I called for, but the action was to cast remote access.
Okay,
to
great.
be able to actually get into the panels.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that I note that I did cast.
Yeah, that was a free check just to see if you can even cast the spell to begin with. That was for me to check against the sort of make this more of a challenge for breaking into their systems and doing fun shit to their ship.
Absolutely. You know what? I'm just going to shout out. Yeah, it sounds like there's some issues on your ship that might require your attention.
Blast it off! Hiccup! What'd I say? Moving on. Glorp, it is your turn.
Glorp is going to attempt to grapple Higgarp around the knees.
Okay, so you're going to have to let go of the case yourself.
Yeah, which is fine.
Right?
I'm not actually carrying it, despite what it may look like. I'm being dragged by it.
And you are going to try to tackle them.
Yeah, around the knees.
Let's do some competing strength checks.
We both get advantage, right? So I don't really know how this works. Yeah. Does that mean that no advantage exists?
No, it just means that we both get to roll 2 dice, and it's just the higher one of the two for both of us.
Also, Fran, the editor, I highly expect you to make sure they're the appropriate sound effects for this right now.
Oh God!
Thank you.
I did just get a nat 20. My strength is -2, but I got a nat 20.
Here's the thing. I got a 19, a modified 19, but you got a nat 20. This is where things get a little weird with the rules, which I don't think we've actually had a situation like this before on the Hapless Heroes, where we've actually had a nat 20 that was reduced just because of the ability score being applied to it, right? We could debate about what the rules as written say about this particular situation.
Oh my God, we could debate the philosophy questions around this for 3 episodes.
Yeah, I have 3 arguments
we're
already.
We're never going to subject people to this because it would be horrible for all of them except for us.
So this puts me in a difficult position because I want to reward your incredible luck. But I also don't want to discount the fact that you are going against someone who is stronger than you.
Yes.
And is still providing an appropriate amount of resistance.
But is distracted because they're focused on the jar. So in theory, I could see them not letting go, but me still successfully tackling them and knocking them over.
That is correct.
That would be my argument.
And so both of you go down with a schlorpy thud, and the case lands on top of you both as well.
Ugh. Right in the schlorp.
That is your action, Glorp.
Yep.
What else would you like to do?
I'm somewhat covered in case right now, so I think that's it. I'll reserve my remaining action.
Okay. Well, it's now Long Tim's turn.
Long Tim!
You hear him run into their ship. He was hiding behind the door. He was in the docking area. He's the closest thing, and he's going to investigate what these alarms blaring are now. Lev. You've been thinking some jar thoughts.
And the fact that they're trying to take them away from us.
That is some awesome reframing you're using on him.
I did nat 20 there.
Based on my roll, you must use your action to attempt to break open the case the jar is in and free it from its confinement.
Okay. Without hesitation.
It's right behind you, pretty much, on the floor.
Without hesitation, I turn around towards it and I make aggression towards the case that holds the jar.
Make an attack roll on the
Slavic
case.
aggression?
Slavic aggression.
Vaguely
That should be
Slavic
like your
aggression.
fucking move. That should be like your...
I mean, it's a 13 against a case.
Okay. Humor me. Roll the damage.
Uh, 12 damage. 12 hypothetical damage.
Bonk. A dent forms in the case. And Lev is, again, just muttering to himself, maybe even a little bit of the Tishala Divarash, Cyane Ixator.
remember that? Nice.
I'm going to roll something for a couple of the people in the vicinity of you. Oh yeah, they're just like, okay. You hear Scraps go, I don't know, boss. Something's not right here. This thing might be cursed.
Snitch.
Higurp is going to take their turn now. Okay. They are going to lie underneath this this case here, and then again just continue to try to wrap themselves around it, so as not to let go of it. Even if like they have nothing that's grabbing the ground at this point, they are just sort of like almost like bear hugging this this case on top of them. And skip their turn. And Higurp continues to just be very bad at passing saves to do stuff in this fight, which is good for you guys. Rue, it is your turn.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I'm going to attack my friend on the ground. Yeah. That's 8.
Yeah,
I don't think that's going to
parries
succeed.
the blow. You still have you were making unarmed attacks, so you can make another one as a bonus action.
So I'm going to actually...
And actually, I think you would have advantage because he is prone and on the ground, and you have him pinned down. So technically, that would confer advantage to you.
Ooh. Let's go.
That's going to be a 14.
14 is still not enough. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's all right. But that changes my mind. So if so for my second attack, I still get advantage.
Yes.
All right. So I am going to do that then.
Do it. Don't do it.
Do it. Do it. Give in.
Or I could. Okay. Yeah. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. Why not? What's the worst that could happen?
So, for the 4th time this session, I have rolled. Well, I didn't roll the 21, but I have a 21.
Yeah, dude, that is like your lucky number.
What did the 5 fingers say to the face?
Slack.
Let's go.
Or. All right. Ooh. So instead of 1 damage, I get martial die, which is a 4. He takes 4 damage.
I mean, you added your strength for that too. It's an unarmed attack. So if you roll a 4 on the die, it would be 4 plus whatever your strength bonus is.
Yep. Sorry, that's a 6. But give me 1 second. There's something else. Okay, I'm going to spend a key point because my symbiote's getting riled up.
Oh boy.
So when making an unarmed attack, which I am, I can spend 1 key point to add an additional martial arts die as psychic damage.
Okay, do it.
Oh wow.
So I fuck with his head.
That's dope.
It's like
So that's
your fist hits him, and then like almost like a spectral fist comes out from your fist, and then punches him metaphysically.
Double fisted.
That is an additional. So that's 6 bludgeoning damage.
6 bludgeoning, and
then 4 more psychic.
Let's go.
Okay. You really rung his bell.
How's he looking? I mean, can we get a?
He's looking beat up, but he's still kicking.
Okay.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say he's
his
near. I wouldn't say he's near death, but he's definitely taken a beating. He's bloody.
Nice.
Yeah.
Perfect.
we know his hit points are a little high, so 10 isn't super great, but 10 is enough.
Okay.
It's good enough.
And that is my turn.
Yeah, maintaining that grapple. Okay. So Scraps is over here now, and he's just gonna be like, "Don't worry, boss. I'll save you." And he attempts to wrestle. No, he's not going to do that. Never mind, I'm looking at his strength score, and he's not going to do that. He is instead going to try to shock the shit out of you again, Brew.
Ooh, that's such a bad idea to do that to Brew.
I think that 18 hits.
All right, so you see the symbiote. So when he gets shocked, right? I know I'm going to take some damage right now. But you see the symbiote almost like create like a shadow behind Brew, kind of like coming out of his body. And then he just disappears. He goes back in.
That is 11 lightning damage.
Damn.
I need you to make me a con save.
Hold on.
Okay.
So I can spend 1 key to have the symbiote absorb damage equal to the roll of 1 monk hit die.
Ooh.
Okay.
Roll your hit die. I believe a D8.
Did we all accidentally build characters that can mitigate damage a little bit? Maybe not all.
So the symbiote's gonna absorb 6 damage.
Damn!
I only take 5. All right, and then I have to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Yes, please.
Which is a 14.
You got it.
Oh!
I'm good.
You're good. You're fine.
Ooh. Nice. Okay, maybe we like the symbiote. All right.
That is the end of initiative.
Right, I'm good.
Nice.
You hear the scraping of metal above, like something is dragging across metal above all of you. Chun, you see Percival. Gigantic lump on his head from where he was bonked not a day prior. Crawling on the ground, like unable to stand up, shotgun in hand. And just like pulling himself towards the ladder where you are peeking up into this floor. And he just goes, Is everyone okay? I'm coming. And he's going to speak, "Stay away from my friends." And he's going to slam the shotgun on the ground. You hear a round just go off. This gel round just sticks into the ceiling.
Oh. You're doing great,
and
bud.
There's a look of panic amongst the pirates below as, appears that another contender is somewhere nearby. And you start to see that they're all trying to essentially figure out how to free Laserbeard and make their way out of here. Let's go to the top of initiative briefly before we bring things to another cliffhanger, and let's just have everybody make intelligence saving throws. If you have succeeded on this check before, which I think most of you have at this point, I think that's gonna play into things a bit here.
Nice. I succeeded.
March.
14.
Rue.
17. I'm getting so much better.
Glorp.
I'm back down to a 6.
Chew.
Dirty 23.
And Lev.
A natural 18.
Okay. Chum, real quick, what were you going to do? Or what were you planning on trying to do? Because I have a little something.
Intimidating and threatening Laserface.
Okay. You do that first.
Cool. So
we'll make that free. We won't even make that top of initiative next time.
Nice.
We'll give you just free quick monologue. Make it quick.
All right.
What do you got?
So I would float down because I can do that. I can glide. For everyone who forgot that I can do that.
Right, yeah,
yep,
flying monkey.
I can do that. So I glide down. So I'm standing. They're blocked like wrestling. I'm just standing on the massive bodies, and I grab Laser's beard, and I just look him in the eyes. And I go, "Listen,
You got two options, okay? You know it, I know it. That chest, valuable. And guess what? You can have it.
And with that, as soon as you say, and you can have it, Glorp heaves the container off of themselves and Higurp and throws it through the door.
Jar!
And that's what we're going to call this episode of the Happy Heroes podcast.
My goodness.
Nice. Hell yeah. Whew. I got dicey, y'all.
Oh, it's still dicey. We're not out of the woods quite yet. I didn't say we were out of initiative. So, until then, though, if you like us, my dear audience, well, listen, we exist on the World Wide Web. You could find us on this vast interweb of information and content by going to our link tree. It's just linktr.ee/haplessheroes. It has links to all the places we exist on the internet, including the crown jewel of our internet presence. That is our Discord server, where we have built up a wonderful community of awesome people who listen to this show and who've contributed so many things. I mean, we've pulled names out of the name bucket that they've contributed for this season. For example, we talking about all kinds of things related to the different episodes of the show, or even things that aren't related to this show at all, or even D&D related. We're out there sharing all the things. So you should come and be a part of that community too. It's pretty cool. Now, if you really, really, really like us, I would encourage you to leave us a 5-star review on the podcast service of your choice. You've heard me go on about it many times, but really it just kind of helps bring more people to the show, and your kind words also mean a lot to us and help, keep the wind in our sails of, continuing to make this show and put all the effort we do into it, because it really is just something we really love to do. We just love playing this game and hanging out with each other. If we see the kind words you read, we will acknowledge you as the 5-star human being that you are right here on the air. And hey, if your podcast service doesn't let you leave a 5-star review, we have a 5-star channel on our Discord server. You can just go say some nice things about us and we'll still acknowledge you anyways, because we just love to hear from you and hear how all of you have experienced our crazy adventures in so many different ways and from so many different places. It's really, truly amazing. Now, say your support runs even deeper than that. You want to throw some money at us a little bit every month. Well, we have a Patreon. It's patreon.com/haplessheroes. It's also linked in our link tree. We have a whole bunch of behind the scenes audio and content, a whole bunch of free bonus content on there as well that we're releasing regularly. We have other interviews and other things planned too for future releases. I mean, really, we're always looking for more ways to give back to you, because we appreciate all of you who have been supporting the show for so long. It all goes right back into making this the ad-free experience that you so desire, and we appreciate all the support all of you have given us so far. That's all I gotta say. Until the next time we meet, I'm going to go ahead and outro this wonderful cast of characters, starting my virtual right with Lewis as Lev Zangief.
Jar.
Bastion is Trim DeLune.
And brother, don't name yourself Laserbeard. If it's this coarse, you need to moisturize.
Nicole as Glorp Glub Glub.
Jar.
Mike as Brunner Brew Blitzbore.
I'm really enjoying Simbi.
And Dave as March.
Huh. Think I could get Luna's number?
And I'm Francesco. I've been your host and DM. Tune in next week where we see if this combat turns into a romance. Bye-bye now.
Jar.
Ugh.